Welcome everybody to another edition of the 4 o'clock game, and today we're continue on with the 34 days of crappy games, and this is going to be a long video for now. It's going to be taking almost 2 hours to make. So here we go with this game. So today is for the 34 days of crappy games. It's going to be another game. It's a horrible game. It's very bad. And this game is made by a company known as SNK, and the name of the game is Athena. Released in 1987 for the NES. This is the game I used to play this back in my childhood. And it was probably my first memories playing this game. And I know this was the first time I played this game when I was first played it. And it was pretty fun. And it was not that bad at first. But other times it gets worse. And you know, the controls look awful. And the gameplay is absolutely bad. The music was bad. And the graphics looks like a pile of waste. And I know this is the worst one I ever played in my life, and I can't believe this game is not very good. I definitely don't recommend playing this game. It's the worst. It is the worst. It's based off the arcade game. It was first released in 1986. And there was an arcade version. It was up there on YouTube, and you know, the graphics looked good, the music was good, the controls were good. But this version, it took a dump on that. It is not very good, and you know, it has a few disgraces. I don't know why. The game is not very friendly to play, and I know the levels are not good. And actually, it's got a lot of glitches in the game, and throughout the game, it's got a bunch of glitches in there. It's so bad. I don't know, if you watch the AVGN's episode of the video game glitches, yeah, you know, the glitch gremlin awaits you. If you haven't seen, you remember the glitch gremlin. If you remember that in that episode of the AVGN, if you want to check out the video game glitches episode, and you'll see what I mean. And it should have been put Athena in there. It has a bunch of glitches in the game, and the weapons are just useless. You had to you have to earn your weapon. You had to, you know, my favorite is the fire sword. It had the bigger sword, the flame sword. It's where you can shoot all the actual bricks and all the stuff is in there, but this is actually fall flat. And I know if you play without the Game Genie, you know, it fell flat when you lose your health, when you earn it back to the regular pink sword. That's where you shoots. This is actually the strategy of the game, and now what? I just hate the game very much. And this is my favorite memory of the game, and I know I beat the game back in the day, and I actually finally beat the game. And you know why? After all these years, the game stinks. I hate it. The ending was horrible. You will find out probably in a little while, probably for the next two hours. You'll see what the ending looks like. And you know what? The ending was terrible. It's complete garbage. And you know, it doesn't have to do with the ending. You know, the ending, you know why? There's no credits, there's no epilogue of the story, and there was no moral to the story or whatever it is. It's absolutely worse. The ending in the arcade version was good. If you want to check the arcade version, you might find the ending in there. The NES version is bad for the ending. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't look pretty good. So, and yeah, because the music plays at the end, plays the World of Forest music, and yet in the background, and that is just stupid. And you know what? You don't get special music. You don't get it. There's no credits at all. It doesn't look good. And you can see on the box, there's your cover, and it says from the creators of Akari Warriors. That's actually one of the worst game on the NES. Another SNK horrible game. And I forgot to show you before I show you the back. Before I show you the actual version. Here's the back. It says, "A fantasy world of boundless adventure awaits you. In Athena, they called me the goddess of wisdom, but I have grown weary of my dull life in the castle. The fantasy world beyond the castle walls beckons to me. Strange and fearsome creatures will attack me at every turn, but I will find weapons along the way. A ball and chain, a bow and arrow, or a mighty sword will be my defense. In the fantasy world, I can put on wings and take it to the sky and become a mermaid to explore the ocean's depths. The goddess of wisdom can become the princess of victory." And is this kind of an autobiographical thing on the back? I don't know why. This description doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Now let's take a look at the artwork. Then look at this. This is the previous artwork in the game because, you know, this was the Japanese version. This has got to be the most controversial artwork I ever seen in a box art. This is not very fun. I don't know why Athena was dressed in a bikini. I don't know what this thing is supposed to be. It's not very, and it's, yeah, this game was actually, the cover looks very inappropriate, but you cannot show this in the game because it's not very fun to show you. This is not, it's not very cool to show the artwork in there because this has got to be the most controversial artwork I have ever saw. It says Athena's Wonderland. Who am I? I'm Athena, heroine with miracle power. Come and join with me for a fantastic adventure. See, this is absolutely horrible. And that aside, this game is so completely garbage. So, I beat this game 24 years ago. The last time I beat this game was 1989 or 1990 when I finally played this game. It's so bad. And what I'm going to be doing right now, I'm going to play the entire run of this game. This is the playthrough of this game. It took 2 hours to complete this game, and I cannot believe this game's so bad. And I will talk about that over the next 2 hours. So I hope you all enjoy it, and let's go out and play this game, and I hope you all enjoy it. So here it is, folks. Let's go to, as Jackie Gleason would say, and away we go. Let's start this game with just one of the worst games. So here we go. And let's start with one of the worst game ever. So here it is. Alright, here we go. Athena. Oh, this is the stupidest game ever made. You know, this is what we're going to do. I used to play this game when I was a kid. Going back to my youth, I beat this game to death. And I just want to give you a little example. This game is a pretty piece of garbage. I remember the first time I beat Athena when I was like when I was like 10 or 11 years old. When I used to beat this game. This thing dates back to like 1989. You know what? This is from my childhood. I just want to tell you, this is the stupidest game I ever played. Okay, this is 1987, folks. This was 1987. This is where we're going to start this game. Okay, this has got to suck. This has got to suck with this game. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to start playing this game. This is the first stage of the game. Okay, this is where we start this game off with a bang. This is the first level of the game. Okay, this is the world of forests. The controls are a little bit broken. I don't know if you remember playing. I remember playing the game right now. It's not very cool. Yeah, you gotta get this thing. No! Oh, you missed it. You missed it. Okay, this control is just absolutely horrendous. This is the worst example of being the worst game ever made. You grab this. This is the stupidest weapon. You know what? Forget it. Oh yeah, now you're getting to a fire sword. That is full power. Now you just bump into it. Okay, you gotta be very careful. If you take away your armor, you take away your armor, you lose your armor or anything like this. Oh yeah, now you got it. And please, if you get the weapon, do not get the weapon. This is horrendous. Look what happened. look what happened. You got a bunch of random enemies. Now you got an infinite health bar. Well, it just got worse. Thank goodness. If you take too many hits, you're absolutely dead. I don't know why. You gotta keep this stupid shield. No! Oh! What is... Yeah, now you take away the armor. That's right, you gotta lose all your armor ability. What is going with this game? And please, this is... You know, you want to be very careful. That hand and the whole thing... You have to downgrade your weapon. Oh, and here's that little thing again. And do not pick up this bow and arrow. And yeah, do not pick up this arrow. This is not very fun. That's fun. You know, it's creative. You know, I played this game in the past. I don't know why this the stupidest game ever made. And here's that horse people right there. Take a look. It's a broken piece of garbage. You know, this is why you cannot make a game like this. It's just why. The arcade version was far better than this one. Okay. This is what you could do. Attica-do. And do not get this hand. You know what? This is just for... This is why you downgrade your weapon. And yeah, if you hit the select button, you get the inventory. Yeah, this is why you can do it. The music is sustained. That is pretty annoying. If you hit the select button, the music stopped and it sustained it. You can see there's just nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do when it comes to these games. I really don't really care for this. I apologize for what I've done. This is what I've done with this game, and I'm not very fond with this other piece of garbage when I have played this game. I just try to make them look pretty bad, and I don't know why this is bad enough to make a game like this. It's not very fun and not creative and not even as bad as this awful piece of garbage when I know I made this where they made this game. You know, thank goodness SNK did a terrible job. You know, it's not even did before Neo Geo came in. How would they just... I don't know why did they make this game like bad, you know, when it first came out. I first beat this game. I remember at the time. This was the first time I beat this game, and I know I had beaten the game twice ever since when I was like young. I was 10 years old, and I know I'm bringing back a lot of memories. You got to get some of those certain items. You know, you can have to take away your items. You have to get your inventories. I just want to tell you, this is the absolute worst part of the game. It's not of a good thing. It's not very happy. But you cannot make it any difference than this game. You cannot make it a difference to make a very bad game. And you know what? This is not even good. This was 1987. The year when the NES was started to get popular. And this is when they made more games like this. It's a waste. It's a freaking waste of time. Okay, well, enough said. Let's go back. And yeah, the glove is actually, that little hand is where you can downgrade your weapon. The helmet, the little scully thing that you can decrease your helmet. And this is where you can use the flower. You don't need that, but this is why you can do. And yeah, you gotta be very careful. If you get that little skull, it'll decrease your helmet size. And this is your first boss fight of the game. Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. No. But this is how you control this game. Okay, this is why you can kill with this helmet. This is how you gotta kill this freaking beast. And now you've got it. Okay, now you've beat the first boss, and now let's go to the second level. And then it fades with black to 2 seconds. And wait, World of Caverns is next in the second level of the game. And be careful if you want to play this stupid game. You know what? If you... Oh no! I mean, this is not very cool. Okay, now you gotta have to help find this thing. And watch out for those little weapons. You do not pick up any weapons. Yeah, the club is the worst weapon, and you know it's the weaker weapons. And the music, you can hear it's so bad. I know a lot of you remember the arcade version of Athena. If you haven't seen the arcade version of Athena, you should check out his playthrough on his channel. They did a great job. And why is this block invincibility invisible? It's pretty invisible when you think of that. And this is the bow and arrow. You don't get it. You know, this is for the World of Ice stage. If you get the bow and arrow, you have to fight the boss. Okay, now we got this weapon. Now, let's go down to the second level. Yes, this is like a 2-level area. You have the second area, you had to go down. And if you go down to the other area... But this is... Yeah, I think it's stupid. But here you go. Yeah, it's like they sustain the music. Yeah, but the sound is just pretty annoying. No, you missed it. That's right. You missed it. Oh, now you got that right. Yeah, and you watch out for those little spidey things. They look like a Spider-Man, or a jumping spider, or a scorpion, whatever. Oh yeah, you just, yeah, the timer just froze. And now you just have to downsize the helmet. Oh yeah, that's not good. And here you get the lamp. No! Oh yeah, now you've got to downgrade your helmet a bit. But this is how bad, this is how it looks. You have to grab a super helmet, that's why you have to get, the next time around, you have to get some items. And please do not get those items. You know, I appreciate these items. And no, it doesn't look pretty good. Oh yeah, now you got the blue armor. The blue armor suit. And watch out for those little... Oh, now you glitch. This is how the game glitches. Where are you? Oh, look at this. Is this on the score count? Look what happened. Ugh. This keeps respawning, folks. This is respawn, as you can see. And watch out for those little... Oh, now you've got... But that is so bad. I keep firing with the sword. I can't... Oh, now Now it's back to normal. I mean, give me a break. Look how bad this. Look at this. The scoreboard, it looks bad. And look at how happy it looks. It's kind of glitched. It is a glitchy game. Oh, yeah. Athena, this game has a lot of glitch in the game. I don't know why they just did it, because the first time around I actually remember playing it. I remember playing this game in general back in my youth. My childhood memory that serves me right. I remember playing this game every time when I was a youngster. Now you got the blue shield again. Now he's just taking away the level, but that's right after you get hit. Yeah, he took away the shield. Now you got the stupid regular shield. You don't have the lion shield. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, shoot those little Medusas. But this is like getting ridiculous. Oh, now you got, yeah, this armor is extra life. Yep, this suit has an extra life. That's how you can do it. Yep, this suit. Yeah, you can see there's the blue suit right there. Gives you extra life. That's the robe. This is like you have to do this. No! Oh yeah, now you downgrade that to that, so... Okay, this is how bad this looks. This is how bad this really looks. Oh, now the wings, it just looks like they decapitated. This is how the wings get decapitated. And look how the music is. It continues to loop, just like It's a Small World. Oh, now it's glitched. Oh, now you just have died. And now you can't need the glove. Sorry. Better luck next time. And nope, not the glove. No. And now just the game glitched. So it's 2 seconds. Now we're back to the world of sea again. Alright, now you just have to get the glove. Oh no, that's the Billy Club. That's the other one. And yeah, you gotta get that. Oh yeah, you gotta get Ariel! Oh, that's fine. Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Alright, now you don't need that, so you have to refill your health. Nope. Nope, that's not it. You have to... So, well, let's go. Let's do this. Now you gotta shoot these enemies. This is an underwater level. Nope, that's not... You want to compare what the game is. You get useless weapons after you hit. Oh, no, that's right. You have to fire this up and boom. It doesn't look pretty good. Yeah, that little big fishes. Okay. And be careful. Be careful if you're in the third stage. Please do not pick any weapons. Do not pick anything like this. Sound like, yeah, there is a useless weapon. This is stupid. How bad this, oh no, don't get that arrow. No. Okay, we're safe now. Come on, let's get out of this stupid water. We're gonna fight the boss. Come on. Where's this stupid boss fight? Oh yeah, there's that little tiny Jaws out of you. Oh my freaking... Look at this. Get it out of here. And do not get this stupid arrow. What are you... Oh yeah, those life bars just glitched. No! No! How dare they do this? Oh, now you finally got it. Thank gosh, they got it. Yeah, that's right. This is a useless weapon. And don't freaking. This is stupid. You know, you've got this thing, and now you have the stupid wand, the scroll, and the stupid. Oh man. Yeah, you have to hit those enemies. This is how you had to hit bricks. Oh yeah, now you got the boat. Yeah, you have to get the blue potion. Oh, that's right. You have to shoot this thing. Oh yeah, now you got the magic lamp. That's like a genie from Aladdin. Oh yeah, there's the book. Oh yeah, this is a maximum weapon. You have to get this weapon here before we get this. This is the, you have to fight the octopus in the 3rd stage. No, this is not good. I can't believe this is how you control this game. You know, look, the controls are bad. So many levels. But you have to go right into the thing. And now you fight the boss. Oh yeah, now you got the fire. Okay, this is how you, yep, we cleared out the game. Now let's get to the 4th stage. This is the world of Sky. Wait a second. Is this Carnival, or is this Coney Island, or what? Is this the circus music that we're playing right now? Okay, that's the music. It sounds like it's the music from that merry-go-round. Let's hop on a merry-go-round. Have some fun. Yeah, imagine you're going to Coney Island. This is how bad. Look at this. Sounds like you're hearing calliope music. It sounds like you're hearing something coming out of an old Wurlitzer organ. This is what I just mentioned before. I remember playing this game when I was like a little kid back in the day. I just wanted like playing this one in general. Listen to the music, shall we? The music you hear, it's a merry-go-round music. Imagine going to a fair. It sounds like going to the fair. Or going to an amusement park or something. Or something like the announcer says, "Hurry, hurry, step right up to the circus and get your free popcorn!" Alright, that's the announcer. I'm not gonna talk about the circus right now. This is the game. This is Athena. This is not a circus. It's just like the music is the circus. I don't know, why did they make this game look bad? I remember the arcade version. I never played the arcade version. It's the same exact music. And I just want to tell you, the game is like, oh my gosh. It has nothing to do with the world of Sky. It should have been an amusement park stage. Something you had to battle in an amusement park. Something as a... This is like the music from hell or something. This is not the Total Recall for an NES game. Nope, that's the ring. I don't really need the ring. I already got the ring, but it's not good. I apologize. You have to fight this stupid horse head. Okay. There's one thing you can do is get the sword. Oh yeah, the wings are better. I don't know why you had to get too many wings. Yeah, Red Bull gives you wings. I don't drink Red Bull. It's not like a... Oh yeah, this is like... Oh yeah, we gotta... Oh no. Oh... It doesn't look good. I don't know why you have to stuck in the game. You're stupid. Why is this? This is not going wrong. Okay, okay. I give up. I give up. I can't even shoot this one. I can't even shoot this one. This is the blue sword. Now now you got the yellow sword. But this is the stupid weapon. I hate the weapons where you can shoot. But this is how you can shoot this with the weapon. But this is how you... I can't get it to work. Oh, now it's back. Now it's really back up and running. This is how it's back to work on this. This is what I can't believe this is the game. I don't really describe this. This is the worst game ever made. To my opinion, answer this, gosh darn. I don't know why. The game is not... Oh, no, don't get the glove. You had to switch back to the yellow sword. Just stick with the pink sword, whatever. Unless you have to get a maximum amount of power. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that is how you get the ring. That's right. Ring is the weapon inventory ring. Oh, now. And I died? What? What is it? He died! I died when he touched the wall? What? What is it? Oh, and now he's back to that stupid thing again. I don't like this. This is stupid. Now you gotta go back to this stupid thing and then you gotta restart it again. I mean, give me a freaking moron. You know, this is not a good thing. This is, for some reason, I hate it. This is not a good thing. Ugh, controls are absolutely garbage. This is the absolute garbage of this game. How did this happen? I think this is not even a good thing. I think this is not a good thing. I mean, give me a... What is the point of this? This is not even good. This is not even good. I don't really like this. Okay, now you got the helmet on. Okay, helmet is on. Sorry. You know, now we're back into this helmet mode. You know, I died in like 2 seconds, and you know, it finally got glitched for 2 seconds, and now you... Ah! Man! What's the matter with this game? Oh my gosh, I did it again! And I did it again! This is the worst! This is the worst things I ever played. I really don't want to care that this is the game I really want to play this. It doesn't look good. Look at the bad controls in this game. Look at this. It's so horrendous. I mean, I can't really... I remember the first time I beat this game, I think it was back in 89. I was like 10. This is like I was 10 years old when I actually remember beating the game. And now I just... Okay, wait, now you just gotta beat this son of a gun out of here. And I died! I died! What did I do? What did I do? Man, I can't really stand it. Now I died. Freaking, what is this? What is this? Now I died and you only got one hit kills? What is the matter with this? I think the people at SNK had a problem with this. You got a problem, mister. I don't know why you had to make this game look absolutely bad. And I don't really like the game. Now I freaking hated the game and I don't like the game itself. Okay. And now I just had to tell you. This is not a good reason to... Ah! I hate it. I hate it. I don't really care. Now you got no last life. I'm almost done with this game. I gotta show you what happens. I played enough times in this game. If this happens, now I got died in this stupid level. I mean, give me a freaking break. Give me a freaking break here. I don't really like it. This game freaking sucks now. I don't like the game. It doesn't look pretty good. It doesn't look pretty good. Man, how did this happen? Where did this thing happen? Give me a break. What is gonna happen first? You're gonna go to a circus? This music sounds like the circus. It's like Barnum and Bailey? H.B. Barnum? Okay, now you finally got it. No! I died! Now it's going back to the title screen. Man, I'm tired of this game. I remember the first time I beat this game when I was like a youngster at the time. Alright, now I just have to do it. So let me try that again. Let's continue this stupid game. Whatever I gotta do. I just want to I gotta go back and continue this. So let's start it over again. And do not... Okay. Yeah, now you just have to be dead. And now I gotta do is let's go back on. I gotta give you like infinite lives. Yeah, it's just have to take away 2 damage after the first 2 units. And I get it with this game, and I just want to tell you, I don't have an infinite amount of lives here, so let's be with it, shall we? Pausing the game right now. I get it with this. I get it with this. I just completely hate the game very much. I think this is not good. I hate this. This is no fun. This is no fun. Okay, we got the mirror. You know, I really hated this game so much. Okay, now we've got the sword. And now you got the, you already got this thing. No! Oh, now you back to this helmet again. Now you got no helmet. Why do you can't do this? Oh yeah, now he's back to the stupid helmet mode again. No! Oh, freaks. What is this? What is this? Oh, now you got the stupid poison. Now you got the poison. I just... Then yeah, you can't die. Now you got the red poison. I got the red potion. It takes away your little health bar. I hear that the timer. Blip, blip, blip. Okay. But this is a bad sign. Why did we make a bad game and made it a very bad controls? But this is stupid. How do we get the controls? Oh look, absolutely don't. This is how bad. No, you can't go down. But this is how you could go down. That's not a good game. That's not a good sign. This is not a good sign. This is not a good sign for making a game like that. Pretty bad controls. It doesn't look absolutely bad. Oh man, I think this is now you freaking but this is how bad this looks. So you gotta be good. This lady be good. Lady Godiva. No! You have to do... you have to forget the arrow. This is like the arrow. Now you thank goodness. Now you have flying... This is like, yeah, those heads. Yeah, you have, yeah, you finally got this flying head. Yeah, this is going on here for quite some time now, you know. What is this? This is no fun. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. Oh yeah, now you got the weapon. Now you got the armor. And do not get this stupid glove. Don't you dare. Don't you dare get this glove. And nope, do not get the red potion again. You already got one of those red potions, and you're instantly dead. Your life meter is out. Okay. Now you've got it this time. No! You're not going to get that stupid broken hourglass. You know, you don't get it. Oh, now you got the key. That's right, the key is just ours. Okay, now you shoot this thing down. It's taking down this head of these flying faces. Now you beat that three-headed dragon. Now you go in the center of this thing, and now you fight this boss. You just take this head down. You only have 2 down now, 1 to go. Okay. Finally got the helmet on. And now we're going to the World of Labyrinth stage. This is so bad. I don't know. This is one of the toughest stage in the game. Okay, now we're gonna go. If you're stuck in this thing, you gotta do is, let's see. If you're stuck in this game in this mode, this is what you're gonna do right now. I'm going to take away this timer. Okay, this is how you can freeze your timer. Let's see what it is. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I remember when I first played this thing, it's just, I was stuck in the mode. Okay, now what we gotta do is go back and restart it again. Okay, now this just timer stop. So yeah, now you have to get wings. Now you get wings, so you could do is... No! Okay. You've had to try that again. Oh. Yeah, you gotta be very careful if you're in the actual range. So we gotta try that again. Yes, if you jump down 2 levels, if you gotta be careful. If you fall the next pit, you actually go back. There is no death thing in this stupid round. Okay, this is how this game is going to be like. Hey, this is stupid. You can't shoot enemies. How do they do this? This is the stupidest level in the game. Yo, this is tough. Shall we? This is very tough when it comes to certain levels of the game. If you time it correctly, you don't need to time this correctly. But this is how bad this looks. Looks pretty bad. And no, I don't think it's done. I'll be right with you. I'm right here. Okay. Just want to give it a shot here for a moment. You know, I wish I can get wings. I wish I can get wings. You know, you have to time it correctly. This is the stupidest boss. This is one of the hardest levels in the game. Now, if you think I'm playing this game enough, I wish that they do. Okay. Thanks a lot. Alright. No. You don't kill the arrow or a bow, whatever it is. Alright, now you have to don't do harm like this. Yeah, those stupid Robin thing. Is this Robin Hood or what? It's having nothing to do with Athena. It's Robin Hood. And yeah, these are like respawning enemies. Oh yeah, now we got this right. Okay, you can't get the timer right. You know, this is... Okay, this is how bad this is what it look. Okay, now we jumped all the way through. But, yeah, now he gets the middle finger out. Okay. Yeah, it's like the symbol of the middle finger. It's kind of a hidden Easter egg or something. Okay, it's the stupid jumps in like the Ninja Gaiden. Imagine if Ninja Gaiden had this game. Doesn't it look pretty good? It's like... Okay. Okay, now it's back on there. Now you got the fiery sword. And here's the wings. And now you have to downgrade your weapon here. This is so... And yeah, this is how you can do this. Now you can downgrade your weapon here if you're lucky enough. You have to downgrade your weapon. You stupid head knights. Alright, this is how you fail. I just want to tell you, this is the stupid level in the game. It's the toughest level in there. Okay, now you've got the whole thing. And now let's look for the good harp, for example, for instance. Oops. Okay. Let's see it's hitting in there, shall we? Okay. Now let me see. Let's get this on the road. I'm looking for a yellow harp. That's right, the yellow harp. And yeah, the object is to... This is the stupidest knights in there. Yeah, you have to be very careful if you're... Now you can see there's a head. There's your angel. The bad harp is where you can go back to the regular health. Okay, now you killed him. So you have to do is you have to look for this stupid harp. Now it's finally got it. Yeah, it's the good harp. Yep, yellow harp is good harp. Now he finally got it. Yeah. I don't know in the Japanese version in this game, you have those knights respawn. You gotta be... Oh, that's not it. That's not it. You can't get this. Yeah. I don't know why. This I don't get this. I don't get it. And here's your bow and arrow. You can't get this arrow. No, you dimwit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, now you're stuck in this level. Okay. We're back on this right track. And here you go. No bosses. And then go back to the beginning. What is the matter with this? I just want to go back and get this stupid thing. Now you're back into the world of Labyrinth again. I mean, this is not good. This is a big deal. What's with this? Yes! Right here! Yes, ma'am. Okay. Alright, I just wanted to tell you. Okay, I gotta go upstairs and take a break right now. I'll come back. Alright, here we go. I just had to tell you all about this game. I don't really describe it. I just had to pause this game for a moment. I'd like to see how this helps. I want to see how this game helps. This thing, it doesn't look pretty good. I don't really care, but this is not very cool. At all! Let's see, if you want to get that, this is how you can do. This is how you could get the lamp. I don't know, they forgot to go back to the beginning of the game, and I don't know why they had to go back to the beginning of the level. Yeah, I tried to finish and attempted to do it, and I can't. This is not very fun. I'm not fond of doing this. Okay, that's the lamp. I just want to help you when I was watching this video on YouTube. Okay. Oh, now you got this. The harp. Yeah, you got the items here. Okay. Okay, yeah, now you already got the good harp. And don't get the red harp, it's bad harp, so you had to take away all your inventories. Yeah, I did the second try. I did that first try when I did it a long time ago. That happened years ago when I had the possession of doing this. Okay. And then you can't get that, that's right. You had to take away your thing. You have to jump all the way through here. This is... Okay. No need to take the timer off. All these knights just fall off. Oh yeah, now you just have to jump a little further. Okay, there you go. You have to be very careful if you want to jump into this stupid thing. If you jump down to the pit, you're all the way back to the beginning. Now you can't shoot the arrows, so that's right. Too bad Robin Hood doesn't shoot. Now you got that right. Now you got that right. Now you go back into a little oblivion here. Okay, this is how you can do it. Get the wings right now. Oops! It's not that right. It's not at the... Really close. Oops, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. Okay, yeah, you shoot those, you have to dodge your attacks. Okay. Okay. Now, let me give you. This is how you gotta shoot this stupid weapon. Oh no, that's the red potion. Okay, red potion is it. All right, we're actually if it's under an hour into the game, we're just an hour into the game right now. This is tedious. This is a long game. I don't really care for this game. It's not really fun. Doesn't look pretty fun to me. Okay. Yeah, you have to keep away from these respawn enemies. Yeah, stuff is being respawned. I gotta watch out. No! Oh! Yeah, that is so close. That is close. That is pretty close. Nope. Sorry. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? All we gotta do is... shoot this. Oh, now you can't shoot. You can't die. Okay. Flying faces. Those are stupid, annoying faces. You can't shoot those. Are you? Okay, that's out of the way. No! Oh, now you found. Oh, and now he just keeps frozen. Stupid skull, like flying skull of death is. Okay. Alright, now you think, okay, now we've got it right. Oh, hey, now you already got the yellow harp. I just want to do this right now. Okay, we got right. We got that timing right. Right. Oh yeah. This will help you. This will help you. I'm just waiting for another thing. I'm just watching this thing on YouTube to see what it is. This is the way you can't. I'm just trying to help everyone. We will help you to go through every single game. Oh yeah, now you've got the harp. Okay. Enough with the Robin Hood thing. You have to be very, very careful. Okay. This is annoying. Okay, now you do not get the red harp. It's the bad harp. You can't do that. Okay. So, there you go. Did that second time around. Okay, this is the world of ice. Okay, yeah, I did this. This is the second time I finished that world of lava, and I did that the first attempt, and I can't really do this. Describe this game. I just want to tell you, it's stupid. How do they make a game look stupid to make a game like that? Wow. You know, it's not a very good reason. Yes, the world of ice that has look like a 2-level world of forest, world of caverns kind of level. It doesn't look pretty. It looks okay for that matter. Yeah, but in this game, you know, after you clear this game, and it doesn't say nothing. It just says world of ice. Okay. Better luck this time. Now get this one. Oh yeah, now you head back into the stupid level of the game. Yeah, this stage is going to fight this boss. We have to do is going to fight this boss on the bottom, though. If you don't know. Yeah, you have to do is get the bow and arrow. You have to save it until when you fight the boss. But yeah, you can see the music is kind of stupid. They put it into many different levels of the game. I just had to do this to have to help you how to find the bow and arrow to complete the boss. This is how you can do is the bow and arrows on the top on the left side. Now it's something I can do. I just had to imagine this. I found why the strategy is supposed to be like. Oh yeah, the music, it sounds like it's playing out of nowhere. Oh yeah, now we got those weapons. Okay, I know. The timer's froze. Stopped right now. I just want to give it... Oh, yeah, there's Robin Hood again. There goes that Robin Hood thing again. The little stupid Robin Hood. Okay. Yeah, you have to shoot this deer people out of the way. Yeah, I don't know why they respawn these enemies. Yeah, these classic garbage. These classic enemy respawn garbage. Yeah, they just try to respawn enemies. Did you watch the AVGN's episode, Game Glitches? Yeah, he does not show Athena in the game. Pretty amazing. It's not even look good as a game. Okay, we got all the way down here. Oh yeah, and now we had enough of this. Okay. Just have to show you how to get this item. Okay, now you got the bow and arrow. It's time to fight this boss. Okay, this is the bow and arrow in order to fight the boss. Okay, now it's time to fight this boss right now. This is the stupid boss I ever played. If you get any weapon or any sword or anything like that, it will not work. It doesn't work anymore. That's right. I remember the first time I beat this game and, with the bow and arrow. Fire sword or a wrecking ball doesn't work. That's right, that doesn't work in the game. The arcade version, you get the fire sword to take out the enemies. This is how you can fight this stupid boss. Wow, one of the most stupid boss in video game history. I don't know why. It's the World of Ice boss stage. It just look good. You get the bow and arrow. And if you cannot, I would credit, mention film and stuff. If you have watching this video, if you do stupid boss battles. This is another stupid boss battle that you cannot, yeah, the weapon doesn't work. Now you got it. Now you got extra life, and yeah, the dark blue robe gives you an extra life. And you finally beat it. Thank goodness. And now the next stage is the world of hell. Yeah, they did the first game. They did the word hell in the title. And now you had the purple sword. And here's that stupid enemy thing from the world of ice. Yeah, it's another 2-level area. That's right. You can go down to them as the world of sea. It's just this Dead Sea, whatever you call it. It's just the dumbest. Yeah, this is another toughy area in the game. You have to fight the boss upstairs. This is like a 2-area thing. If it doesn't look pretty good. Okay. Whoa. Nope, that's not that. You can't get that one. You don't get it. I'm going to try to look for a pink sword, where you can shoot diagonally. Okay. You know, you have to be very careful if you go up to this hill. But this is... Oh no, that's the stupid sword. You take away your weapon or something. You take away that stupid yellow sword. Now you got it. Yep, he's got it. And now you got the fire sword. It's time to get this stupid sword again. I give up all these levels here. This is what you can do. Oh, now you got the sword. Now you got the fire sword. Oh yeah, you can't downgrade your weapon. Oh, here we go. Sorry, this is... if it's not work right. And now you got the stuff was not working right. No! Oh yeah, you just fell off and... Oh yeah. Now you're back into the stupid World of Area, so you know what. It's World of Sea Part 2. I can't describe the game in par. I just cannot believe this game. It's not very well done. Well, it's time to get that stupid lamb. Now you got that stupid thing. Yeah, this is like World of Sea Volume 2, Part 2. And you're in the upside down stage. Okay. I think I'm getting tired of all these weapons. And now you had to shoot invisible black walls. And you have to shoot skulls or whatever this thing is. And this is not a very good game. I don't really care. This is the longest game I played. No! Hello? Okay. Okay. We're lucky enough. You don't need weapons. Now we gotta go back and... Okay, now let me see. Let's try this again and go back and do it all over again. It's the first time I try to attempt this game. It's not very fun. Alright, let's start this level all over again. As you can see, there it is. It's better. This is so better. I don't really want to describe a game like this. It's... Okay, now you got this harp. Sorry, you cannot lose weapons like harp or whatever it is. It's a good harp. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, boss. Alright, we don't need that, this heart.
Okay. But this is how this is how did they do this for no reason. I can't really describe what this game's all about. It's so bad. You know, let's see. This is the stupid level in the game, and this is the toughest boss in the game. It's not a boss, but we're in the middle of the game. I like to try that again the second time. I guess this is not very good. I really don't care for what I've done in so many levels of this game, and I don't really rush this game. It doesn't look good. This is how you had to do is shoot deer people, and now the deer people are wandering off. Okay. Ready, folks? Okay. Yeah, you have to do is just jump down a little bit. You know, I don't know why this is not a good thing. This is not great. I don't even know this game is not good. Yeah, look at this. These are a lot of respawned enemies. Don't you know that every time you beat this enemy, it's kind of respawn? I hate the way they respawn too many respawn enemies. This is how you try to battle this thing out. And look, those are like useless weapons. You cannot get this. This is worse than Fester's Quest. Remember that game, Fester's Quest? Imagine that game where you can downgrade your weapon or whatever it is. Or you had to. This is like to downgrade your upgrade or downgrade your weapon. I don't know why, if you've ever seen this. I wish one of these days, I hope the Angry Video Game Nerd to review this on an Angry Video Game Nerd episode on the stupid game. This is even worse as Big Rig's over-the-road racing. And I just described this. Okay, now you gotta jump a little further, so you don't jump all the way down, or you'll be in the world of sea again. You know, I just want to tell you that this is no fun. How did they make this game look funny in the first place? Big deal. What a bonehead. Okay, now he's trying kind of glitchy. But no, you missed the weapon. Sorry, this is not. I apologize for this. This is how you do. Now you got the robe again. You get an extra life. See this? Every time you get a purple robe, you earn an extra life. That's right. You get extra life if you earn this weapon. This is if you get a robe. Oh, that's fun. Okay. There's your hourglass. There's the blue hourglass. That's how you get to reset your timer. Oh yeah, that's now you're. But that's it. Now you hear that. That's gone. You hear that stupid. Where's the instruments here? Where's the stupid percussion? I give up with this game. This is why you had to do a... Okay, now you're into the boss fight. Okay. Oh yeah, this is challenge. Oh yeah, now you're in an invincibility mode. Okay. Now you go to the boss rush, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the last world. Oh boy. Ugh. Oh yeah, you gotta do is fight this stupid fire sword. Yeah, now you go by and do this boss. This is like they did with the Mega Man games. You had to do the boss rush. That's right, this is the boss rush, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, now you get the heart. That's right, you gotta get hearts. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, that's it. You get 2 hits. And now we go into the second stage of the game. Well... Woo! Oh, I got lucky in time. Oh, you got to do this stupid Robin Hood thing out of the way. And nope, that's not the... You can't pick up this wreck. You don't need it. Yeah, this is stupid. You don't. This wand thing is the stick is just stupid. Wow. Finally got this on it. This is the set from the stage World of Caverns. Like those heads flying around. And now we'll go back to like the third stage. And now you have to do is, all you gotta do is, you have to use a mermaid instead. And be careful, these things are useless weapons. And don't be shy. You have to dodge these enemies or otherwise. This is how you could do. Let's kill this octopusy thing, and, no, it's nothing, no relation to the James Bond movie. Okay, here we go. And then you go back to the world of Sky, and with this, has merry-go-round music. Oh my gosh, here goes that merry-go-round music again. Okay, now you just fly the wings right now. It's happy sailing. And here we go, here's that music again. Oh, that's right. I thought he said, "Hurry, hurry, hurry! Come join the circus!" Okay, this ain't the circus. This is the stage. This is not the circus. We don't know the circus. It's not like you're saying as the ring announcer. This ain't Dumbo, or you've ever seen Dumbo or whatever it is. If you watch the movie Dumbo, you go, if you like circus movies, why this ain't no E.T. Barnum? I thought that this is like, if you've been to the circus and you hear that calliope, what is it, clowns and all this stuff, and now you got now you had to refight it again. This oh my gosh, this is no fun. I don't know why. It's that three-headed dragon from I don't know. It's the three-headed dragon. Don't you know? It's dragons as well. You have to take one out, take the second one, and do it again. Yep. There you go. You don't need it. Okay, now let's go back to what it's all beginning. I just had to tell you, this is one of the worst games I've ever played. You know, after playing this, we've been playing this for over an hour now. You know, we're almost into probably about an hour and 25 minutes. We're in the 90 minutes into the game, in the video right now. This is the longest, worst game I've ever played. I just had to tell you, this is the worst game ever, into my own opinions. I just want to fight this boss right now. I don't know if we gotta wait till the World of Ice. I just gotta wait and see. I'm watching this video clip right now. I'm trying to get the bow and arrow in order to fight this son of a gun. Okay, now we got it. Now we've got it. Let's see what else we have to do. Yeah, this is right over here. I guess this is how I guess this is what I got to tell you. I've been a little bit of a fan here, but I just had to help out to get this thing. Alright, I have to go to the bathroom right now. Well, excuse me, I'll play the music. And I'll come right back. Well, back we are. Well, don't you like that music? Yep, it sounds like circus. And you know, if you pretend you're in the circus, you're in the carnival, or you're in the carousel, or you're on the merry-go-round, or whatever. It sounds like the merry-go-round music. All right, that's enough with this circus music. It's a carnival of hell, or whatever the music from hell is. Well, or a doom, or whatever. Okay, now you have to do is get this thing out of here. Okay, now you got the bow and arrow once again. Okay, you gotta fight this again with this same weapon, bow and arrow. Not the fire sword or whatever, that does not work. Okay. Okay, now you shoot. This is the useless, worst weapon ever made. Okay, now you go down to this pits. Wow. Wow, this doesn't fit. It don't work. Okay. Okay, here we go. Thanks a lot. We finally captured this one. It's getting worse right now. Yeah, this thing looks like crystal balls. It gives you the blue crystal balls. Give you like a question mark or something. You had to find the hidden items are in there. This is how you can do with this item. But this is what you can do with the items here. You know. But this is what I can't do. But I cannot stand why this game is so bad. I know, it's been for almost 2 hours. I've been talking for about 2 hours now. And yeah, now you got on the black wall. Yeah, it's invisible. Why you can't do this? It's invisibility. Why you gotta jump to the ceiling as if it's invisible right now. You have to get this stupid money bag or something. I know in the Japanese version they showed the little thing with the marks on them, like instead of yen. I don't know why the one that doesn't have it in the U.S. version. The American. Okay, now you finally lucky got this one. Okay, this is how we gotta do is just, I want to attack this. You have to hit these bricks right now. You have to hit the invisible bricks. Yeah, you're gonna hit the invisible wall. You got it. Finally got the sword right. And now you finally got it right this time. And now we're finally going to the last one. This is the last stage of the game. It's back to the world of Labyrinth. This is part 2. Okay. Now we've finally got it. Now we finally did it. We're into the final stage of the game. Okay, now we finally got it this time. So I just want to show it to you, peoples. You want to be ready, folks. This is how you can do this. This is the final game. This is the final stage of the game, I believe. This is how you could end up being. Well, let's see how this thing goes. Let's see how this thing goes from here. Yeah, this is how you think it's going right over there. This is how you... Okay. Don't get the red potion. Don't even get the red potion! Okay. And here we go. This is it. It's the first time in, like, after I beat this game. Now, we finally got it. Oh yeah, we broke the shield. And now... Yeah, broke the sword. Let's break this sword, and now... And now let's see if I'm gonna beat this sucker up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare to battle. Alright, this is how you can do it. Kill this, take this thing out of this. This is some 3 gargoyles flying around. This is what you could do. Flying around like this gargoyle thing. Alright, how you could do. All you gotta do is shoot this thing out of the way. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on. Yeah, baby. Come on. You can do it. Just for this. Well, let's get this show on the road. Well, I'm gonna beat this guy. This game is. We'll talk about this at the end of the game. It is a stupid game. You know what? This game has got to be one of the worst ending in video game history. So it's even as worse as E.T. Yeah, it's flying around the screen. You have to do is flying around this. If you touch this one, you got to beat this game. This is how you could beat this game like this. It's just impossible to beat. But this is how you could beat this game like this. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark here, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you can do, fellas. Okay, now you got to take this thing out. Now you got 2 more to go. Okay, now we finally did it. We got to the last one. This is the last thing we're gonna do. This is how you could do. If you beat this last game, you'll see what the ending looks like. But this is what it's gonna be even worse. I remember this back from my childhood. When I remember first beat this game twice. This is even, the ending looks absolutely horrible. We'll have to see what happens in a minute. Okay, we'll have to do this shortly. This has got to be worse, and this is how the ending is going to suck now. This has got to suck right now. And now, we finally beat Athena! Thank goodness! And, wait a second. That's it?! I beat the game?! What is this?! Where's the stupid ending here? It doesn't look good in the arcade. Officially done. I am done with this game. Well, I've been playing through about almost 2 hours in the game. We're like an hour and 45 minutes, you know, probably about 139 minutes. There's only not over 90 minutes left. Probably it's actually 90 minutes in the video right now. It's over 90 minutes. This is the ending. I can't believe the ending's stupid. It's just not as good as it is. And you can play the music. It doesn't look good. It plays World of Force music in the first area of the game. Yeah, there you go. That was Athena. That was the game. I'm just going to tell one thing about this game right now. Yeah, it's just the music. It's just... Yeah, it is bizarre. It is bizarre. I hate the ending. I don't like this. I beat this the first time, and the second time I beat this years ago, but then now, after wasting my childhood memory, this is the game I beat. First time in like 25 years, since the last time I beat was 1989. You know, probably 1989, 1990. It's like 24 years ago. Man. This has got to be stupid. This is a stupid ending. I mean, that ending doesn't make any sense. Yeah. And I can't believe this is the ending of the game. And there's nothing. There's nothing. Man, congratulations. You've been wasted from my childhood playing this game. You know what? I gotta tell you the message of this game is, congratulations, you've beat the worst game ever made, ever invented. Man, this is not that great. And I can't believe this ending kind of sucks. That was Athena. Alright, everybody. I've been playing through for almost 2 hours, trying to finally get it done. And I just did it. I did it my best. Man, officially this game sucks now. You know, after playing this for 25 years, I finally beat the game, and I can't believe I cannot stand this game. I can't play this game anymore. Man. All right, let's slow this music down a bit. We're not going to play the actual music from the World of Force. As you probably know, Athena is one of the worst game on the NES, and it's actually based on the arcade game. The arcade version is pretty much better, but if you know why, Nintendo took a dump and made this game look bad. I cannot believe. I can't really stand that game is not even as good as it was. It does. Back then, when I first bought this game, back in like 1988, 89, when I first bought this game, and I just know I finally played it, and I cannot beat the game until sometime later, a year later in 89, that I finally beat the game, and I know this is the first time I beat Athena for over an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Man, I just have to say, this is not very cool. It's not very happy, and it's not very mate. The controls are absolutely worse. Yep, the items are just horrible. Including that little glove and the skull. Then you had to downgrade your helmet or downgrade your weapon inventory or whatever it is. It's just stupid. This is the worst thing since before Fester's Quest ever came out with this on the NES. It's not even good. It's not even good at all. You had to downgrade your weapon, and I can't believe this. Sunsoft did well with Fester's Quest. Is the game you had to downgrade your weapon, and I can't really describe. This game is a piece of garbage. I can't really describe Athena. A game. It is not very cool. Man, this game is so bad. I can't stand this game anymore. I can't. I'm not gonna play this game ever again. And the music. I like the music. This game for World of Sky. It's like a carnival music. It's like the Carnival of Souls or why they call it Coney Island. It's like going to Coney Island and have a ride on a merry-go-round. Or something like the circus commentators say, step right up. Okay, we're not like joining the circus. Okay, you have to join the circus at all. It sounds like a mad circus to me. It's like a circus came to town with those flying elephants from Dumbo. Alright, I decided to quit after almost 2 hours. Yeah, we're nearly close to 2 hours in the video. We're in this is going to be the longest 4 o'clock games, 34 days of crappy games video ever on the planet. And I cannot really describe it. Well, and after all, this has got to end. I'm finally done with this game, so one more thing before I gotta do this. Let's ground the game right now. Let's ground Athena right now. Let's take you to Go Anime and ground the game. We'll be back, and I will tell you more about it.
Athena, how dare you made a game that is full of garbage, that has bad gameplay, horrible controls, terrible music, useless weapons and lots of glitches. That's it, you're grounded, 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 grounded.
But I made this game.
No SNK, no Baseball Stars, no Ikari Warriors, no Ikari Warriors 2 Victory Road, no Iron Tank, no Alpha Mission, no Neo Air, and no POW for the rest of your life.
No. I like POW, Baseball Stars, Ikari Warriors 2 Victory Road and everything.
It doesn't matter. I'm shutting the game off.
No.
It takes care of that.
No. You shut the game off?
That's right, Athena, and look, Aaron and Kelly is here.
Athena NES. You're grounded for life. You're banned from this game. Now you're wearing nappies.
And now you look like a big baby.
And for punishment, you're forced to make POW, The Legend of Success Joe, Fatal Fury 2, Neo Geo, Metal Slug, Ikari Warriors 2 Victory Road, Baseball Stars, Iron Tank, Alpha Mission, and other games for the rest of your life.
And preschool games like Mario is missing, Sesame Street The Countdown, Barney's Hide and Seek for the Sega Genesis, Mario's Time Machine, Mario Teaches Typing, and other educational and learning games except the Magnavox Odyssey with the game Simon Says.
I agree with Aaron and Kelly. Now starting making educational games. Or you're grounded for infinity.
Now back from Go Anime. I know I'm taking care of this, so we're back here in my live studio right now. I'm down for my conclusion to this game. If you like this game, or if you don't like it, just don't play this game. If you like it, if you sometimes like it or hated this game, just play this game. But if not, skip it, because your brains are gonna explode for 2 seconds now, or you'll give everybody cancer when you play this game. If you play this game, your game will have brain cancer, or you have a brain seizure, or will give you some brain damage, or whatever it is. So one more thing about this one. Don't play Athena. You know what? Stay the heck away from this game. And you know what? This game is so bad. And I forgot the one thing, to quote the ending when I mentioned earlier, you don't get credits in it. You know, after I beat Athena earlier today, when I mentioned earlier, about 10 minutes ago, after I beat this game, after I beat the final boss and what happens, and then you get the ending, it doesn't make any sense. And guess what? There's no credits and no moral to the story at all. So there you go. And then you play the World of Force music all over again, and it loops again. So whatever you're gonna do, don't play Athena. Stay the heck away from this game. And I know this game, I'm not going to play another game again, because I'm not going to play this game again, because I have done for many years now, and I had done with it. So I don't recommend it still. Like I said one last time, don't play it. Okay, that's it for this edition of the 4 o'clock games. 34 Days of Crappy Games. We will continue next time we play another exciting game. Probably another worst game in the 4 o'clock games. 34 Days of Crappy Games we'll talk about tomorrow right here. So thank you for watching.